Hey there, welcome to my channel B&B Update Us 24. After Luna hurts his son, Bill sobs at Liam's hospital bedside. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, after Luna Nozawa hurts his son, Bill Spencer appears ready to lose it at Liam Spencer's hospital bedside and accuse himself. It appears like Liam will be one of the 3 characters who are shot over the week of July 7th to 11th. Liam might be shot while defending Steffy Forrester, necessitating potentially life-saving surgery. Bill will be appalled when he learns more about what transpired. Bill is the one who got Luna pardoned, therefore you can bet that he will blame himself for Liam's injuries. On top of everything else, Bill might learn that Liam has an incurable brain tumor, according to B&B spoilers, which also hint at a difficult realization about him. As Bill attempts to make sense of everything, that might truly set off the emotional cascade. Bill will admit that everyone has the right to be angry with him in the July 11th episode. Bill will understand all the rage he's feeling since he will be as angry with himself for assisting Luna in gaining her freedom. Bill will, however, make it plain that he is only concerned with one item at this time. Bill should finally be allowed to visit Liam after he recovers from his emergency surgery, since seeing him is all that matters. Bill will probably lose it at Liam's hospital bedside because we know he has some hard sequences coming soon. Bill can activate the waterworks and convey his profound regret for letting Luna loose on his loved ones. Bill might plead with his son to return to him if Liam remains in a coma for a while. Bill might encourage Liam to get up and fight for more time with the family even if he believes they don't have much time left due to the tumor. Naturally, given that Grace Buckingham is suddenly being harassed by someone on the phone, a curveball may be in store. There must be another factor at play here because Grace is far too committed to getting Liam into treatment. Dr. Reese Buckingham's gambling problem and Grace's efforts to move on from her ex-husband were discussed, but it's possible that she's still entangled in some of his turmoil. Liam's hospitalization may result in the disclosure of some information about Grace, the medications she is giving him, and any false information she may have provided about the tumor. Don't miss the touching moments that lie ahead, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Bill might express his feelings beside Liam's bedside. Liam's medical twist, Deacon's terrible Sheila news, and Bill's regret. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, July 7th to 18th, Liam Spencer will experience a medical twist, and Deacon Sharp will receive some terrifying Sheila Sharp news. Let's discuss what is ahead as Bill Spencer's regret is also imminent. Sheila and Luna Nozawa's gunfight will end with a shot fired during the week of July 7th to 11th. Sheila will receive Luna's first bullet, but there will be more soon. As Luna makes some more outrageous measures that could endanger more lives, Steffy Forrester will be horrified. Sheila will shortly be joined by 2 other victims of the shooting. Liam should sustain severe injuries, and a 3rd unidentified victim will also perish. Grace Buckingham, Lee Finnegan, and Bridget Forrester will all be in the operating room, hard at work, when the 3 victims are taken to the hospital. But sooner or later, some sobering news will be given because one patient won't survive surgery. Carter Walton will promise Hope Logan something in the meanwhile. Carter will promise to be Beth Spencer's best stepfather, but he will also believe that Liam should remain in daddy mode for as long as possible. Eventually, Carter and Hope will receive information regarding Liam's most recent medical emergency, so they and other loved ones should head straight to the hospital. Although Bill will receive a lot of criticism for Luna's pardon, seeing his son will be his top priority at that time. It appears that Liam's inoperable brain tumor will be revealed to Bill and other hospital staff due to a difficult discovery. In the end, Bill might sit at Liam's bedside and sob as he expresses his regret for Luna's insane actions. Bill will be concerned that his acts will send Liam to the afterlife because he was the one who freed Luna from the slammer. New information, however, raises the possibility that Grace is lying about how serious Liam's illness is. There will be a deeper puzzle to solve regarding Grace's intentions because Liam may be acting so ill due to all the drugs he has been taking. Poppy Nozawa will make a strong statement and follow through on it. It will be interesting to see what all of that is about because Poppy's statement will take Lee by surprise. Regarding the impending death, will Sheila or someone else take her final breath? Due to a screenplay leak, we know that Liam and Luna will continue to air in September, therefore they will be able to withstand the future. Again, if Lee chooses to keep Luna in captivity rather than return her to prison, where she might be able to escape, it's plausible that her death was staged. In any case, as more people become aware of the most recent lunar disaster and the gunshot victims, there will be greater drama during the week of July 14th to 18th. Regardless of Sheila's survival, Deacon will be appalled by everything that has transpired. Furthermore, if further information regarding Liam's grave sickness becomes available, Grace's possible drugging scheme may come to an end. It seems as though B&B is preparing for a turn of events in which it will be revealed that Liam is not actually dying. By the end of the month, the series will start broadcasting a few special episodes set in Capri and Naples. Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, might encourage Brooke Logan to join him on an adventure in Italy, since it should soon be time to begin laying the groundwork for them. Given that Ridge and Eric Forrester intend to travel to Italy before the end of July, there might be some Forrester business taking place there as well. Given that Ridge and Brooke will be getting back together soon, Taylor Hayes had better make the most of their engagement. Stay tuned for some highs and lows over the next 2 weeks, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Leak: in September, Liam is still alive. According to spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, we have learnt some things because of a leaked picture of Catherine Kelly Lang scripts, which are scheduled to be taped on June 30th. For starters, we are aware that Liam Spencer will still be alive when the episode shown in the scripts airs, which is September 6th to be specific. Only the cover page was displayed, however it provides some useful information. The leaked snapshot only displayed the cover page, which is rumored to have been shared on social media by Catherine herself but was not located. The names of the characters in the scene, or even the entire episode, as well as the tape and air dates are listed on the cover page. Liam, Brooke, Taylor Hayes, Ridge Forrester, a new character named Ronna Lee Finnegan, and Luna Nozawa are also included. On a faux fur pillow, this script, the cover page only, is resting atop multiple others. The other ones, all bearing the name Kelly, are lying such that the upper corners are visible. Lee is the only doctor whose name appears on the cover. It is important to note that Lee is not an oncologist, a specialist in cancer, and that the cover only features Lee's name. However, since multiple such scripts are displayed, they might all be distinct scenes, so if that's the case, it's not the whole cast for the entire episode. It is probably one scene that is contained therein because the individuals listed above are the sole ones on the script's cover. This implies that the entire episode for September 8th will probably consist of the stack of scripts displayed. The full cast of actors may be in the scene together, yet Liam's scene may actually be with Lee. Spoilers for The Brave and the Beautiful. Leak: Liam is still alive in September. The good part is here. The good news is that, according to whoever leaked this image of Catherine Kelly Lang scripts for this episode, Liam will still be alive in September, preventing an impending death. Although he seems to be in a moment with Lee, she will also be present because the cover page features Ridge, Brooke, an unidentified character named Ronna, Luna, and Taylor. We don't receive any clues concerning that triangle because Nick Marone isn't shown, which is to be expected given that he has already finished filming. It's unclear if the group names on the cover page indicate that they are all in the same scene or if this top script is for a single scene. Until the air date, which is listed as September 8th, we will have to wait and watch what happens. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of July 7, 2025, include many shootings, one death, Bill being blocked, and Carter's promise. Fans should anticipate that Luna Nozawa's scheme would fail. One person dies and 3 others are shot. Additionally, Liam Spencer cannot visit Bill Spencer. Carter Walton promises Hope Logan something else. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Shootings and hostages. Let's start with Luna, who made Ms. Dillon fetch Steffi Forrester Finnegan to the art school of Hayes Forrester Finnegan. Steffi was being pressured by the pardoned prisoner to allow her to establish a relationship with her father. But Steffi refused to comply, even when pressured. One individual gets shot in Monday's episode. That might be Sheila Carter Sharp, but it could also be Steffi. After that, Luna's plan keeps going awry. More individuals arrive, most likely Liam, Ridge Forrester, and even Taylor Hayes. 2 more people have been shot as the situation gets out of hand. Forrester's crazy race with Bridget. According to B&B spoilers, 3 people who were shot are taken to the hospital. Lee Finnegan, Grace Buckingham, and Bridget Forrester all act immediately. It is said that one of the patients would not survive the surgery. The vow of Carter Walton. Fans should anticipate Carter making a commitment around the week of July 7th. Hope is vowed by the engaged COO to be the finest stepfather he can be. He does, however, hope Liam will remain for some time. July 7, 2025, week. Additionally, fans can anticipate that people will begin to come to a difficult realization regarding Liam. It sounds as though people will begin to realize that Liam is not quite right. Is he among those that were shot? Will Liam's brain tumor have to be disclosed to Lee and others by Grace and John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlan? Lee did complain a little bit about Finn's recent disappearances from the hospital. Although it's still a great secret, fans know it's because he's helping to care for Liam. Bill attempts to view his son in the interim but is blocked. The man is aware that everyone is upset with him, but being barred from his own people will be difficult for him. Lee is also taken aback by Penelope Poppy Nozawa's startling declaration. Triple shooting, Carter's promise, Bill banned from Liam. Spoilers for the week of July 7, 2025, have been released for The Bold and the Beautiful. Supporters should anticipate that Luna Nozawa's will fail and that more individuals will fall. Only 2 of the 3 shooting victims make it out alive. Additionally, Liam Spencer has blacklisted Bill Spencer. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Shooting 3. To begin with, Steffi Forrester Finnegan was duped by Luna into visiting the art school after hours. The young lady was attempting to coerce Steffi into letting her date John Finn Finnegan. Steffi couldn't lie to the young woman, though, even if she was going to die. Fans should anticipate one person being shot on Monday's episode. Steffi or perhaps Sheila Carter Sharp might be the person. Then, when more people arrive, Luna's plan fails. 2 more victims, maybe including Luna, are shot as the week goes on. Perhaps someone tries to pry the rifle from her grasp. The race of Bridget Forrester. 3 people were shot and killed at the art school. Bridget, Lee Finnegan, and Grace Buckingham rush into surgery as they are taken to the hospital. One of the shooting victims, though, does not make it through surgery. Who will it be, then? The promise of Carter Walton. Carter Walton makes a commitment, according to spoilers for the week of July 7th on The Bold and the Beautiful. Hope Logan is assured by the COO that he will be the best stepfather imaginable. But he also says Liam should stay as long as possible. July 7th, 2025, week. Additionally, fans should anticipate a challenging insight on Liam. More people will likely discover that Liam is dying, it seems. Later, Bill seems to be barred even though all he wants to do is visit Liam. Bill reportedly wants to see his son but understands everyone's rage. It sounds like Liam may have to go to the hospital. Additionally, Penelope Poppy Nozawa is gorgeous Lee and stands by her assertion. Could it be that Luna is the one who passes away? If so, will Poppy express her satisfaction at her daughter's passing? Despite her lack of confidence in Luna, Lee might be surprised by Poppy's aloofness. Luna uses Steffi's disposal plan to entice Sheila. Next week on the CBS soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa will argue for Sheila Carter to support her in getting rid of Steffi Forrester. Luna portrayed Sheila and herself in a new light. The insane killer imagines the 2 of them starting a family with Finn and Hayes Finnegan. But only if they get rid of Steffi will that be possible. Bold and the Beautiful. Does Luna Nozawa present Sheila Carter with an enticing future? Last week on Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, hurried to the beach mansion. She began by visiting the home of Steffi Forrester, played by Jacqueline MacInnes Wood. However, she realized what her granddaughter was doing when she saw the origami figures made by Luna Nozawa. Sheila deduced that Luna was after Steffi after connecting the dots. At last, the clumsy granny persuaded Taylor Hayes to divulge Steffi's location. Then she hurried to find her at the beach house. Sheila's goal is to shield Luna from herself and to shield Steffi from Luna. Sheila was then moved by her granddaughter's vision of a world without Steffi since it would allow her to have access to Finn. Nevertheless, she pleaded with her agitated granddaughter to stop. Spending time with Finn as mother and son is Sheila's top priority on Bold and Beautiful. However, Steffi obstructs Sheila's path just as much as she obstructs Luna's because she won't allow it to occur. Sheila became somewhat tempted by Luna's depiction of a life in which she and Sheila would have access to Finn and Hayes Forrester Finnegan. Is it sufficient, though, to convince her to work with Luna? B&B. Does Sheila continue to protect Steffi Forrester? Over the past several months, viewers of Bold and the Beautiful have seen a new and improved Sheila Carter. Since Finn is so content with Steffi Forrester and their small family, she has decided not to meddle in his affairs. Because of her love for her kid, Sheila complied with Steffi's request to keep away. Sheila attempted to get Luna to agree, but her ego prevents her from letting Finn be alone. She also holds Steffi Forrester responsible for her distance from her new father. However, now that Luna is standing there pointing a gun at Steffi and attempting to get Sheila to see it her way, Steffi must leave. For the Forrester kid, who flinched when she saw Luna's gun on Bold and Beautiful last week, this must be even more terrifying. Sheila shot her not too long ago because she wanted her dead, just like Luna does now. However, the new Sheila may appear seduced by Luna's scheme as a ruse to remove the pistol from Luna. Will Sheila do everything in her power to keep Steffi safe, or will she join Luna in her mission to purge the world of her? Will Sheila choose Luna or Steffi in the Bold and the Beautiful? While Luna depicted that life without Steffi, Bold and the Beautiful showed Sheila Carter with some hesitancy. Sheila wants Finn and Hayes in her life, no doubt, but she doesn't want to ruin her son's life by killing Steffi. Therefore, Sheila's best course of action is probably to protect Steffi. However, by doing this, she would likely infuriate Luna, who will believe her grandmother is against her. Nevertheless, Sheila may have only one chance to save her daughter-in-law if she pretends to accompany Luna. Therefore, the old Sheila Carter might reappear before Luna's gun-wielding rule ends, but just long enough to regain control of the situation. Steffi may become even more terrified by this, but she might reconsider her mother-in-law if Sheila ends up protecting her. Which name is on the bullet at B&B? Many fans are wondering who will receive the bullet originally intended for Steffi, since Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Luna's reign will end this week. Some others are even concerned that Steffi Forrester may be shot. Brave and lovely, Sheila murders Luna? After Jacqueline McInnes would gives birth to her fifth child, viewers speculate that she will be taking maternity leave and becoming a stay-at-home mother. However, Steffi's popularity makes it appear difficult for this soap opera to kill her off. However, it appears that this grandma kills Luna Nozawa, who is about to depart Bold and Beautiful, or that Sheila Carter shields Steffi and takes the bullet intended for her daughter-in-law. B&B suggests that Luna Nozawa's gun may have fired at least one bullet this week. However, nobody can predict where that bullet will land on the CBS soap opera today.